In 2017 with LEGO Bricktober, there were 4 packs having almost all unique minifigures. The City pack only have 1 unique minifigure. It's better than 2016 Bricktober of all the pack minifigures being thrown together of using pieces from the City and Collectible Minifigure theme. With 2017, it's not thrown together. The packs were of Ninjago, LEGO Batman Movie, City, and Collectible Minifigures. The Ninjago pack are minifigures from the TV show that haven't been put into set. The white Ninjadroid is, well, the normal Ninjadroid but with the black smack out of them. They were only seen for a short time in a single episode. I really love the armor and the headrail. The design and the printing are very nice. However, I'm really not liking the printing under it. It's just a damaged Ninjago uniform with tubes, which is something I dislike the most about the Ninjadroids. Cyrus just dyed them white instead of making new uniforms for these guards. The face is even damaged, though you wouldn't be seeing it since it's covered by the mask. Now those who wanted to collect the Elemental Master, here's the Master of Mind, Nero. Having a nice design with the tin giving a bit of color, though no leg printing but instead hair printing. It's obvious that they just threw it on the hair, since there's no symmetry, so that they pay no attention to detail. Face is pretty great looking with the soul patch, and it seems like he read someone's mind but regret doing so. I wish he has a double-sided face so he would have a different expression than this one. Anyone want the younger version of Crux? Well, you get one from this. The printing from this and the older Crux are alike. aka they are the exact same, but with little changes. The shade of red is a normal shade of red instead of dark, and the armor is more cleaner. However, there's noticeable errors, mainly where the hourglass used to be. There's a big black spot, the hourglass part on the waist wasn't removed, and the same with the chain on the back. Disappointing that someone haven't noticed this before Bricktober. Speaking of before, the helmet having those snakes. Now, it's understandable of them not making a new mold for something that is free, but if they were thinking of making a younger Crux, then they should have thought twice of adding those snakes on the helmet. It would be good if they did a recolor of Luke's hairpiece, since it was shown that they use that for Crux's younger self. Lastly of the Ninjago pack is one of the main character, which is Kai as the Golden Ninja back in Reboot. This is a lovely update to the old Reboot uniform, with having leg printing and the red goes very well with the gold. However, there are downgrade with the printing as well, which is the fire. It looked like an outline of the fire, but no one didn't color it. Maybe it would be better if they didn't add that and leave that part of the printing blank. A thing I don't like about this minifigure is the mask and armor. Very odd that it comes with those. I would have loved it if they gave Kai a gold ninja bandana and use it for the other golden ninja whenever they make those. For the face is a new facial expression with Kai showing his teeth, which is nice to have instead of reusing the one from the Dragon Forge. Now both Kai and the Ninjadroid comes with 2 katanas, which aren't needed and aren't welcome because they have been used in too many sets. This pack I don't recommend unless you are a big Ninjago fan who got to collect them all, because Ninjagomon. Nero and Kai are pretty much closest to good, but these were obviously not given any attention to detail, especially Crux. This pack gets a cup of time. Batman has a lot of costumes, both in and out of the movie, so this pack was obviously gonna be nothing but Batman costumes. A perfect fit for Halloween. The costumes are Dollar Bill Tuxedo, Easter Bunny, Wizbat, and Baturion. The bunny and Baturion has different headwear that isn't the cowl, and have a mask that isn't compatible with the cowl. Other than the headwear, I like the color choice of azure for the bunny. It fits very well. The Baturion has pretty good looking shield with the bat wings. As for the other two are fantastic looking. The tuxedo is a pretty nice suit that have dollars everywhere besides from the cowl, though I wish the cowl was in green instead of black. Though it's good they didn't do that because that would probably be too much green. Wizbat has pretty nice robes with white bats around it and a bat necklace. I very much recommend getting this pack. It's a very nice collectible to have, especially to Batman fans. This pack gets a cup of Bat costumes. The city is the weakest of the packs, with 3 of the minifigures using pieces that have been used in the sets, particularly the city jungle sub-theme. While the female engineer is the only one with a unique torso printing, which I really like the design of this printing. The stain is a nice added detail, and she's the 3rd minifigure to use this hairpiece in black. So people in North America have this without removing the printing of the first. As for the other 3 have a pretty nice design. The scientist has a good looking jacket with chemicals and a radio in his pocket. Though odd that he has 3 layers of clothes. Would be better to just give him a dark orange 2-button shirt and leave it as that. For the 2 explorers are very nice, and I like that both have different equipments, like they are more better of one particular job over the other. Though it would be great that their equipments were switched to make them more exclusive. I don't recommend getting this pack. It would have been way better and more worth getting if it had more than just the jungle sub-theme. Maybe instead of a jungle, it's minifigures from the Lego City Undercover. Example for an undercover pack being Natalia, Rex Fury, the Mayor, and Dumby. Anyways, this gets a cup of jungle. The minifigures of this pack are alternative version of 4 collectible minifigures, which are the Boxer, Hippie, Cheerleader, and Sailor. Being recolored with minor changes, the Boxer and Sailor have their faces mirrored, along with the Boxer having thicker eyebrows. And the Cheerleader has a J, and now we found out that Lego really loves jams. Besides from the Hippie, I like the alternative version of these minifigures, though I wish the Sailor had the recolor, and the Boxer gloves and helmet were blue, instead of remaining as the original color. Especially the Boxer, so people in North America could get those blue Boxer gloves and helmet. With the Cheerleader, I really like the face and hair. It looks like she's more cheerful compared to the other Cheerleader minifigures. And the hair fits with the expression. As for the Hippie, he looks more, how do I put it, dry down compared to the original? Yeah, I'm going to go with that. mostly because of the color for the hair and the pants. When I switch the torso of these two hippies, the newest one is still dry. What I think would make it better could be dark pink pants and either black or tan hair, not this dark tan. I recommend this pack, a nice thing to collect and faces to make different minifigures. Though there could have been other minifigures I think need a better alternative version, like a more colorful skater girl and a better looking professional surfer. But this gets a cup of collectibles. So with all four of them, it's pretty much half good, half bad. City be the most disappointing of reusing pieces, but it's a good Bricktober promo. Hopefully 2018 Bricktober would have all four packs being good, with having a better Ninjago pack, having Surprise Ninja, and having a City Undercover pack. So here's a cup of 2017 Bricktober.